Hey everybody, thanks for joining today. I'm glad you're here. So in today's video, it's a little bit of a chit chat talking about life and bags and life, a little bit of everything. And this video was inspired by Nick Snell. In one of his recent videos, it was about his best luxury decisions. And I made a video about some of my best luxury decisions as well. And I was going to include this discussion in that video, but it got a little bit too long, and actually I thought it might be worthy of its own video. And let me tell you a little bit about this bag and how it relates to me in life. And hopefully you might find it interesting and or some connections with you. So first, I'd like to tell you about a specific success and challenge that I had. I'm a music educator, choral conductor, and for many years I would go to conferences and see very prestigious choirs perform, and specifically at these conferences, they would have honor choirs where students would audition from all over the country to have the opportunity to come together for this several-day-long event and rehearse music and then give a concert. And I remember being in the audience and being very impressed by the honor choir concerts and being even more impressed by the honor choir conductors. And so, years went by and I worked very hard in my career, and eventually I got an invitation to be an honor choir conductor. So as you can imagine, I was very excited and honored to receive this invitation. And as soon as I accepted the invitation, then I think inevitably the next feelings that came after that were like, oh, okay, so now the preparation for this. So as soon as it was time for me to start choosing repertoire, I started to self-doubt. Are my choices going to be good enough? Do I have enough knowledge and skill to select the repertoire that is going to best challenge these students? Do I have enough knowledge and skill to demonstrate my ability to really have received the invitation to begin with? So these kinds of thoughts are associated with imposter syndrome. And I'm not saying that for me, imposter syndrome was just totally, it did not limit my ability to become successful, but I am saying that I've had little tastes of it and little episodes of it, here and there. And if you have not heard of imposter syndrome before, I mean, it's almost self-explanatory, but just for clarity, according to Wiki, it's where individuals doubt their skills, talents, or accomplishments and have a persistent internalized fear of being exposed as a fraud. And these feelings and self-doubts would, kind of come to the surface, not only as I was choosing repertoire, but as I began to prepare for rehearsals. The concert is wonderful. You show up, the students do their concert, everybody goes home, it's fantastic. But the experience of rehearsals is super intense because it's several days of several blocks of hours of rehearsal. And this is in part of a conference where people from all over the country and internationally are coming together for this particular theme of music education. And I know from experience, when I would go to this conference, is I would not only go to the workshops, but part of the professional development for me would be to go to watch the rehearsals of these acclaimed conductors. And so now I know that as a conductor, many people that would be registered for the conference will be coming in to watch my rehearsals. And I knew that my focus should just be on the singers and their experiences and learning the repertoire and the meaning that they would get in the honor choir experience. But I couldn't help but to also, just think that my colleagues would be in there watching me teach and conduct and judging me and evaluating me and perhaps thinking, how did she get this invitation? Is she really worthy of being our national honor choir conductor? Whether that was a valid thought or not, it happened. So I definitely felt the taste and the flavor of that imposter syndrome as I was preparing for the rehearsals. So what I did was I let myself just acknowledge that, because I knew imposter syndrome was real. And I let myself acknowledge that and say, okay, I hear those thoughts. I acknowledge that. I know that's real, but I can't focus on that right now. I really need to focus on doing my best to get prepared. I need to focus on me, my preparation, and making it the best experience for the students, and just let everything else falls where it is, because it's too late to do anything about it now. I'm going to be there. Students are going to be there. Let's just make the best of it. But I also made another purposeful choice, which was to not only prepare the best I could for the music and my conducting and my teaching, which was to prepare my energy. And you know that I've named my channel Fuchsia Floyd, as a play on the band Pink Floyd, but also because I'm very drawn to the color fuchsia. And I knew that if I could go into a rehearsal with something fuchsia, that it would be a way to bring my energy, bring my power pink with me, help me just focus on what I could control, what I could do, and just summons up the best part of me, basically. Almost in a way, kind of like to be my adult security blanket, if that makes sense. So I bought this bag for that trip, for that special occasion. It's like to carry on, for the plane trip. I'll give you a better view of it here. So, because it's a backpack, that really helps with the distribution of weight. And it was what I took back and forth to the rehearsals, because where I stayed in the hotel was not the same hotel where the rehearsals were. So I was walking back and forth quite a bit. It helped me get there in my mental space when I was walking into the rehearsals. It helped me get into that zone. It just helped me get my energy up, because those were some long days, several days in a row. And I did it. It was a successful event. I brought my A game. So did the singers. It was a huge accomplishment. It was very well received, and I'm really proud. I'm proud of not only the musical product that we made, but I'm proud of the life enrichment of the time that we spent together in those rehearsals. I'm proud of the repertoire I selected. I'm proud of all of that. And I know that my skill set was appropriate for the challenge that was set before me. So let me tell you a little bit more about this bag. It's by the brand LYMIA, if you could see it here, which stands for Love You Mean It Always. LYMIA is a small female-owned business, and they create high-end goods specifically designed for moms, but they could be for anyone, really. This is marketed as a diaper bag, but I've never used it as a diaper bag. I bought it specifically for me to be used as a work bag. But as you can see, it has a lot of pockets and a lot of organization. I really like both the exterior color and the interior color. It has a pocket back there, which could be for a laptop, or, like I had files and music back there. On the inside, back zipper pocket, 2 slip pockets here in the front, and 2 side pockets there along the side of the bag. Has a good grab handle, and this can be for your shoulder. It has a travel sleeve here, or this could be used for a pocket, and an additional slip pocket here on the back. And the quality of leather is really good. It's a full grain leather. So anyway, I'll link the LYMIA brand down below in the description box in case you want to check them out. So in conclusion, I just wanted to share this, talking a little bit about bags and talking a little bit about life. So maybe this will help someone out there. If you've made it this far, thank you for watching. If you haven't subscribed already, I'd love to see you here again so that we can talk more about life, more about bags, more about everything. So you take care, and I hope to see you here again soon. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye.